Pokemon Home finally got its update after waiting so long. And of course that means that they added a bunch of new Hisuian exclusive Pokemon to Paldea. And since I might have recently hunted all of the Hisui exclusive shinies, I don't know if you missed that, I have each and every single one of them, and I want to show you how you can use them for upcoming raid battles, starting with Ursaluna. Alright, I got two sets to go over with Ursaluna. This one here is probably my favorite. It is max HP, max attack with an adamant nature, and I just threw the remaining EVs in speed. Truthfully, you could throw them in defense or special defense and probably get just as much mileage out of them. The important part though is the Flame Orb combined with Guts. It allows you to do absolutely ridiculous damage, and please do not worry about the fact that you are burning yourself. Does not matter with Guts. Fact check that. Somebody fact check that. There we go, fact check. Pokemon with Guts aren't affected by the attack reduction of Burn. So you throw the Flame Orb on there because the Toxic Orb will start doing so much damage over time. Flame Orb is a consistent amount of damage. And then of course you throw Earthquake, big damage with Facade as your main stab normal move, not that you're clicking it very often. And then the part that excites me is access to Drain Punch and Bulk Up. And I give this thing a Terra fighting type in order to take advantage of it. And I'll show you guys a Terra battle with this specific set a little bit later. But another option you guys could go for is it's the exact same EV set. Instead of Earthquake, you have Headlong Rush. You're still going to want Facade because that's your hardest hitting normal type move. You could give it Ice Punch for some coverage. You could also go with Swords Dance, and that actually can be done with this set as well instead of Bulk Up. I personally like the defense boost, but you could go with the Swords Dance if you want to get this thing's attack absolutely through the roof. And honestly, the Ice Punch on this one is it just seemed like really nice coverage, but then you're really never going to click it. 9 times out of 10 with this set, you're going to want a Swords Dance and Headlong Rush to do the absolute most amount of damage possible. And of course, all of these EVs and movesets can be changed at whim. If you guys have ideas, leave them in the comment section down below. I'm going to test this thing out. We have a beautiful electric type raid here with Ursaluna. And yes, it is 5-star. My 6-star raid for the day was a bug type raid. There he is, my shiny boy. I don't know why his mouth doesn't open. It throws me off. The animation seems a little off. But see, look, we're getting intimidated and we're still gonna do a butt ton of damage. 450 HP. We're gonna click Bulk Up turn 1 while we eat up this Play Rough. Now we got +1 attack and +1 defense, so we're taking even less from those Play Roughs. As you see, they did nothing anyway. I mean, look at this HP bar. Now the simplest step, I'm just gonna Earthquake because we haven't lost that much HP. And Earthquake does more damage than Power Up Punch. But we're burned and we're at +1. That does a really nice amount of damage. Now I was actually going to set up more Bulk Ups, judging by how much damage we're doing. He did just hit us with a taunt, so we're just going to keep Earthquaking. And honestly, there's no reason to not to. I think 4, maybe 5 Earthquakes should be enough. And this is actually a nice situation because I have not yet updated my Terra. So I believe I'm still Terra Ground. I could be Terra Normal. Actually, I haven't double checked that. We'll find out in a second. But the Terra fighting is really nice for extra damage, bringing in extra heals. I'm gonna go ahead and set up my Bulk Ups now that my taunt has worn off, because it keeps dropping my attack stat. We'll go for a heal up cheer. And honestly, this has been probably the slowest battle with Ursaluna that I've experienced so far, which is really surprising that it was a Mabostiff that seemed to really slow my roll with this Pokemon. Most battles I get 1 Bulk Up, I let my burn trigger, and it's kind of over. We are Terra Ground, and that should wrap this up. It's a good looking Pokemon. Thank you, Mabostiff, for helping me prove my point. This Pokemon is adorable though. I'm really glad that he's finally made his way to Paldea. Well, if this helped you out at all and you are excited as well about using Ursaluna, do me a favor and make sure you are subscribed to the channel because I plan on going through all of the new Hisui Pokemon and how they could help you with your Terra raid battles, because normally I would go over strategies for new Terra raids, but we haven't had one released in a minute. So if you found this helpful, please leave that like. And before you go, why don't you check out this video right here? I'm not sure what that one is, but YouTube thinks you'll like it, so. Alternatively, I just finished a multi-month long randomizer Nuzlocke of Pokemon Soul Silver, and it was super fun, so check that out there. With that, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you guys all in the next one. I don't want to show my hand because it's gross. Bye-bye! That looked weird.